What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. So for this horror news update, we are finally starting to get a little bit more information for I Am Legend 2, which it has been, I don't want to say this is has been in production hell. I think it's been in rumor hell for many years. And now that we've eventually got I don't want to say a full green light. Maybe we did get a full green light that this sequel is finally happening after so long, with Will Smith coming back to the film, along with a new star to the film, Michael B. Jordan, who has been putting out some killer work. I mean, I'm sure you've all seen some of the stuff he's been doing with his most recent film coming out next week, Sinners, which I am hoping to see. Looks absolutely amazing. But for this update, we're looking at I Am Legend 2. Will Smith gives some information on Michael B. Jordan's character. The subheadline here is Will Smith has shared some information on the character Michael B. Jordan will be playing in I Am Legend 2, which is still in the works. So it's been a minute since I've seen the first film. Now, I know a lot of people didn't necessarily I know they did an alternate ending, because I know a lot of people didn't necessarily like the way the original ending was, so they obviously have the alternate one. And my understanding is the sequel is picking up obviously based off the alternate ending. So let's jump into the article details and see what new information we are getting for the sequel for I Am Legend. A couple of years ago, it was announced that Warner Brothers and producer Cassia Goldsman's company Weed Road are working on a sequel to the 2007 Richard Matheson adaptation I Am Legend, which will see Will Smith reprising the role of Dr. Robert Neville, now joined in the cast by an unspecific character played by Michael B. Jordan. We haven't heard much about I Am Legend 2 as time has gone by. And while Goldman teased that, quote, good news was coming back in July, that news still hasn't come along 9 months later, but at least Smith has decided to share some information about Jordan's character. Directed by Francis Lawrence from a screenplay by Goldman and Mike Protesevich, that was based on the Matheson novel. This is the synopsis for the first film, which I'm not going to read. We should all know this synopsis by now. This film's been out since 2007, so no need to go over that again. The version of I Am Legend that reached theaters ended with Neville sacrificing himself using a grenade to blow up himself and the attacking Darkseeker creatures to protect other characters, but that ending was actually a reshoot. The original ending so they're going off the original ending. My apologies. I thought they were going off the reshooted one. The original ending was more low-key, with Neville making peace with the Darkseekers after realizing that he was the monster in the eyes of these creatures. That alternate ending was included on the special edition. Okay, so they are using the alternate ending. Okay, so the original one they shot was not used, which is considered the alternate ending, and the reshot ending, which technically would be an alternate ending, was used as the original. Got it. Okay. The alternate ending was included on the special edition home video release of I Am Legend, and Goldsman has previously told Deadline that I Am Legend 2 will continue from the ending where Neville survived, not the theatrical ending where he died. He reiterated that during a Comic-Con panel last year, saying we're sequelizing the alternative cut where Will lives and things don't go well for humanity. During an interview on the Drink Champs podcast, Will Smith admitted that they were originally thinking about making a prequel. Glad they're not. Then Goldman came up with the idea to follow up the alternative ending. He said, with thanks to our friends at Blade discussing for the transcript, quote, 6 weeks before the movie comes out, we had to reshoot the ending that was actually in the movie where my character dies. We saved it because the audience hated it. But it was what we originally wanted to do. It was probably an $8 million ending that got scrapped because there was special effects and all that stuff in it. As for Michael B. Jordan, will be playing in I Am Legend 2. He currently is the head of a new settlement in Connecticut. He's not my son. Months ago, we heard that, it goes on to talk about other films, and I think that's it. So, yeah, I remember there being speculation when Michael B. Jordan was tagged as being involved in this project that, could it be Will Smith's son? So I'm glad that hopefully this stays true. This isn't just a ploy to divert us from what the true story is going to be about. Hopefully this Michael B. Jordan is not his son, or he doesn't, Will makes his way to this other compound or whatever in Connecticut, and then they find out through, conversation, like Michael B. Jordan's character says, oh, my mother was this, and my mother was this person, so on and so forth. And then Will Smith's character is like, oh, wait a minute, I know who that is. I dated her, or I was married to her. And then to find out that this is his long lost kid, right? So hopefully this isn't some diversion, and hopefully this stays true, because that just, I think, would ruin the story aspect altogether. Have them be completely two separate characters on two different paths, having nothing to do with each other until they finally meet. I think that would serve a much better story than trying to force that, oh, I'm your long lost son, and then Will Smith somehow sacrifices himself to save him, or some nonsense like that. Something we've seen over and over again, just in just about every movie that turns out to be like that. So anyways, that's going to do it for this horror news update. That's the latest we have for I Am Legend 2. Michael B. Jordan will not be playing Will Smith's son, hopefully. Hopefully, again, that does stay true. As soon as we find and have additional information on this, we will make sure to bring it back to you. So drop a comment in the comment section. Let us know what you think. Are you looking forward to an I Am Legend 2, a sequel to the original 2007 film? Or, as the article mentioned, would you have preferred a prequel? Again, let us know down in the comment section. And if you haven't done so already, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Otherwise, we'll see you at the next one. Peace.